Comprehensive final, this is how I typically have this is how I have the final. Typically, however, because of the pandemic last semester, I had to administer the final myself. Now, at this moment, I don't have any further instruction on how the comprehensive final will be administered. I will find out soon. I just want to have this video available to go over the syllabus as soon as possible. Once I find out how the final exam is going to go, especially once I get a chance to talk to my supervisor, I will let everyone know ASAP, and everyone will have a study guide for that final exam to go ahead and begin filling out. Because the questions that I will give you on the review for the final exam will be the exact questions that you will see on the final exam. So I'm not going to surprise you. I'm not going to surprise you with any new material going into the final exam. Here's the course outline. We start on 17th of August with Module 1, and I give 2 weeks for each module. The module starts that Monday every 2 weeks, and then the previous module ends that Monday evening. And this is how I'm going to have the course, everybody. You will have full access on August 17th. You will have access to all tests, all quizzes, and all assignments if you want to work on those early. You have full access to that, except for the comprehensive final and the study guide, because I need more information on that. The only thing you have to really pay attention to are the deadlines. These dates are so important for you to know. So once Module 1 ends, that's it. So when August 31st happens at 11, or I guess at 11:59, that's it for Module 1. So August 31st at 11:59, that is it for Module 1. And once that module's gone, you will not be available to turn any of those assignments, quizzes, discussions, or exams in. Then Module 2 will start, and you'll have access to 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then once we approach each date with the modules, that's when you know they're due, and you won't have access to those past modules. So just keep that in mind. Stay on pace with your coursework, and you won't fall behind. Also, if there's any of these dates, or if there's anything that needs to be due, or a task that needs to be turned in, and Blackboard is not allowing you to turn that in, please let me know immediately. We will probably see this because we're using a new Blackboard, that anytime that the system updates or someone goes into Blackboard and updates the program, it messes with my timers on these assignments. So you will need to email me immediately if there's a timer that has cut you off from turning in an assignment or exam or a quiz. I will give you extra time, and I will be very lenient and tolerant of any of these assignments that aren't available and you need more time to finish them. I just need to communicate. Like, as long as you talk to me about what's happening and what's being weird with the course, I want to work with you, and I'll make sure you have enough time to get things turned in. And I'll keep everyone informed in case I do have to extend a due date for a module for other students. I will let everyone know in the class. And what else? I think that's really it, guys. You just got to make sure you're on top of the modules and the dates with everything. Your first assignment, big assignment, is September 21st for Case Study 1, and I will send in a video tutorial. I believe you have one already in Module 3 to look at, but I'll go over it more once we approach the first case study. Then the diet assignment will be October 19th, so please download MyFitnessPal or Zoom for that diet assignment. And then going further down, again, I will let everyone know more about the final. I just haven't been updated on how it will be administered yet. Then here are your student responsibilities. Here is your academic misconduct policy. This is how attendance needs to be. Attendance for my class, honestly, students, is just turning in assignments. I can see when you access the course, and I can know if you don't access the course for a long time. So just be aware, I know when students are accessing the course and not accessing the course, and that's how I see attendance for the students during the semester. And also make sure that your devices are updated. I really suggest using the Fox browser or using Chrome browser for social media, using Blackboard. I would not use Internet Explorer for accessing Blackboard. I've seen a lot of issues arise from that. At these policy statements, I went through them just to make sure, yeah, these are definitely more classroom, like in lecture policies, but there are a few things that would be considered for online policy. Making sure that you have approved electronic devices for the course, but definitely you need your electronic devices to be in this online course. And what's also pretty funny is that there's so much forgiveness too with online courses. You're welcome to text while you're doing assignments. You're welcome to text while you're doing tests and exams. I can't stop you through that. So just know that online courses are very forgiving and add a lot more flexibility to your schedule and whatever tasks that you have throughout the day. Here are my responsibilities. I'll make sure to be posting and communicating with all of you, especially if you reach out to me. I have a 48-hour window. And if I go on vacation or if I'm out of town and I don't have access to a device to reach out to you, I will let you know beforehand. Here's some net etiquette guidelines. So this is definitely more about the online instruction right here. I made it a little bigger. Now go through that, and it's basically a lot what we already discussed. Now, something to keep in mind, if we end up doing a virtual appointment and we see each other face to face, and you decide to not wear pants, if you don't wear pants, please do not show it in the video. If you're going to show a whole body, please wear clothes. That's all I say. Just wear clothes. Also, technology required, please go through this section. We'll be using YouTube a lot for our videos and for further instruction from myself. I have a YouTube page that I use that I add into the Blackboard for you when there's a needing tutorial on how to turn in certain assignments, maybe even a cooking demonstration or having a classroom discussion. I do a lot of videos, and YouTube is what I use for you having access to those videos. So please know be familiar with YouTube, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And also make sure that all your devices are up to date for this course. Now, again, this is going to be a lot of the academic support that will be provided for you. IT will be your best friend, especially if it's an issue outside of my abilities, especially if it's something going on with Blackboard. Typically when it comes to timers and the way the exam is designed and all these things, I have that power. But when it comes to like updating passwords or missing information that I have presented for other people in class, but for some reason your device is not letting you see that module or see something else, that's going to be an IT issue, because we've had students in the past use different smart devices, and not every smart device gives you full access to Blackboard. So that's going to be an IT situation. Again, I'll say it again. Some devices do not give full access to Blackboard. I suggest a laptop or a computer to have full access to your Blackboard. That's more information for the campus, tutoring services. Right now with the testing center, I have not had updates on this, but this is something that we are still discussing with proctored exams and having a testing center. Again, I'm online, and I will have further instruction if I will be administering the final or not. So I will, for this section of the syllabus, I'm putting this in here to have it available for you in case because there's phone numbers and there's links to go to. I will let you know as soon as possible once I have a final idea if I'm going to be administering the exam and how I'm going to, and whether or not you're going to be going to a testing center for the exam. We will find out very soon. And here's some more information about Murray State College with the education goals and the statements and their vision. These are more classroom expectations for sure. And everything else, just read through at your discretion and your time, because it goes into just more on-campus things. Just know that this is an online course. Not everything in the syllabus completely applies to my course, but it's important information I definitely include into my syllabus. So that's everything on the syllabus.